Hey guys, what's up? I try to do this like 3 times. I keep forgetting to say certain things, so try number 3. Um, it is contest time, very first contest. Pretty excited about this. I've been waiting on to hit 200 subs before I did it, and I have to thank the shout-outs I've been getting lately. I think that's pretty much been the catalyst and catapulted me. And the reason why this contest is happening sooner. So I know Horror's Ball gave me one about a month ago that got me some subs, and Jason from Beyond the Realms, Mr. Parker's given me a few. He gave me one just last week, I believe, and it gave me a bunch. I got in my email, and I all of a sudden there's 10 new subs out of nowhere. And I was like, somebody gave me a shout out, because usually, they trickle in here and there, and it's not 8 to 10 all at once. And I thanked him at Wasteland, but I want to thank all you guys lately that have been giving these shout-outs. They've really helped me out, and I really appreciate it. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is explain my username, because there's probably going to be some video responses, and I don't want you guys to struggle with the name. I screwed the name up so bad. So I don't want you guys to be like, this is a contest entry for because it's a pain in the ass to try to pronounce, but it's my fault. I've been using this username, well, actually without the 2 behind it, for years. God, I think I started using it on some horror forum 10 years ago or something, and I've been using it ever since. So the way it's pronounced, it's not spelled this way, but the way it's pronounced is Zombie Food 2. I'm a human, so I am zombie food. Get it? Yeah, real clever. Thought it was clever back in the day. The F-U-D at the end is the food part, and the reason it's spelled F-U-D is because of a local punk band. They were called Food, and they spelled their name F-U-D. And back in the day I thought that was real clever, but I realized that this little tiny punk band from Charleston, West Virginia, nobody knows about them, so people are confused when they see the back. Now, the beginning is zombie, but Genius here, when he was creating his YouTube profile, didn't put the B in, so it's spelled Z-O-M-I-F-U-D. So people are having such a hard time pronouncing this, which I totally understand. I screwed it up really bad. The reason I spelled it that way, though, see, it's I love this spelling of zombie, Z-O-M-B-I, but of course my dumbass forgot the B, so it turns out Z-O-M-I. So yeah, the username is actually pronounced Zombie Food 2. That way, if you guys are doing a video response, you don't have to sit there and struggle with the name forever. And for those out there who have given shout-outs and whatever, have struggled with it, I apologize. I'm an idiot. So yeah. Anyway, on to contest time. Rules, pretty standard. Well, very standard. Must be a subscriber. I don't care if you've been a long-time subscriber or a brand new subscriber, or if you're just subbing to get some free stuff. That's fine too. Whatever, doesn't matter. Text entries are allowed. I probably won't do text entries every time, but this is the first contest, so text entries are allowed. And video responses. I would rather everybody do a video response, but I know not everybody out there does videos. That's fine. Video responses get 2 entries. Yeah, that's the rules. So now on with the contest, as in, what do I want you to do? Well, a little backstory on why I started. I've been a collector and horror fan for as long as I can remember, and like a lot of us out there, we're not rich. We can't just buy everything that comes out. So I'm one of those guys that really sort of sifts through and reads reviews and tries to find out, if some of this stuff is really worth my money, especially the stuff I've never heard of. And I notice a lot that with some of the bigger review websites, you get a full rundown of the film, you get a full rundown of the picture quality, the audio quality, the special features, but sometimes the is it good or not is very vague or not even said, which is ultimately what I want to know. Do you recommend this movie? Is this good? Is this worth my hard-earned cash? And a lot of times I wasn't getting that. So I started watching videos here on YouTube. And I was getting much more honest responses, in my opinion. I know some of these bigger websites, a lot of these distributors are friends just because of dealings with them so many years, and they don't want to say, this thing sucks, or maybe they know the director and they don't want to say that. They don't want to make their friends angry, which I understand. But, I feel like you kind of have a duty, if you're doing horror journalism, to give an honest opinion. I'm not picking anyone out personally, or, I'm not picking anybody out. I think all the major websites sort of do it here and there. Every once in a while you'll get a certain, this is awful, don't touch it, or this is great, you must buy it. But I feel that people here are more honest. We may not be professionals. We may not have went to film school, but I think that we all know our stuff well enough that we can give an honest opinion. And of course, everybody's opinion is an opinion. It doesn't mean that what I like, you like. But if you watch enough, you can get a pretty good consensus. So that's why I started doing reviews. Just wanted to give an honest opinion, maybe help a few people sift through some of the crap that's out there. So basically, what I want you to do is, I want you to tell me your favorite release, the release within the, I'm not going to do year, let's say 6 to 8 months. Within the past 6 to 8 months, what is your favorite release? It doesn't have to be your favorite film. It could be a film you think is maybe mediocre, but the release just is great, for whatever reason. Maybe it's just the packaging, maybe it's just the picture quality, maybe it's just the features, whatever. Whatever the reason for your release is. So your favorite release within the past 6 to 8 months, and why. You never know, it could be your favorite film. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just your favorite release. And why. So I don't think that's too difficult. I don't think it's too easy. So let's see. And this contest will end, I'm going to give it 2 weeks. Today is, actually I'm recording this on Thursday, but I'm going to post it tomorrow. So it'll be the 21st will be the end date for the contest. So now on to what everybody wants to see, the stuff you get. Now again, I don't have a ton of money, so I don't get to buy doubles, which I would love to do, and so I don't have a lot of extra stuff to give out. But I figure for a first-time contest, this isn't a terrible prize package. It's probably not the best one that's been out there, but I figure this is pretty decent. The first thing is it's a DVD-R. It's the only DVD-R in the whole prize package, but I figure it's a pretty decent, rare, not super rare, but I should shut up and just show you. It's Body Count, Dan Dotto's only slasher film. This is from one of the collector websites, so it's as legit a copy of this film as you're going to get. It comes with a nice cover, and it actually has a little body count on there. These are all open, but they're all in like new mint condition. Now with this, since it's a DVD-R, this was taken from probably, I guess, the best source possible right now, which is the Japanese Laserdisc. So the quality is not super amazing. It's kind of dark, and it has irremovable Japanese subtitles, but after a while you don't even notice it. Number 2 here is a Blu-ray. Pretty crazy movie. It's Chad Farron's Someone's Knocking at the Door. This guy did Easter Bunny Kill Kill. This thing is wacky out there, man. A lot of fun. It says it's the most depraved film of the 21st century, but we all know that when that moniker is put on something, it can never live up to our standards. So it's definitely not the craziest movie or the sickest movie I've ever seen, or even in the 21st century. But it is pretty out there and wild. It's got a pretty decent amount of features on there too. So, number 2, Someone's Knocking at the Door. Number 3 is a pretty recent release. It's an Australian slasher film called Nightmares. Pretty sleazy stuff. Released by Severin. Really got awesome company. So that is number 3. And number 4, final, is Synapse's release of Header. Now, if you notice here, it is autographed. This is autographed by Jack Ketchum. I'm sure you've all heard of him. Jack Ketchum, author of The Lost and Girl Next Door. He makes a small cameo in the film. This is also a really wacky movie, man. It is out there. But yeah. So yeah, that is the prize package. Last one there. Autographed copy of Header. You're also going to get a special surprise. It's not a movie, it's not a DVD, but it is, horror related. I think it's a pretty cool, interesting little extra. Sort of a personal extra, I guess you could say, from me to you. But yeah, so that's it. So must be a subscriber. Text entries are allowed. Video entries get two entries. Favorite release overall in the past 6 to 8 months. And that is it. Contest ends October 21st. Guys, have fun with it. And I look forward to your entries. See you next time.